Today, on Weenie Envy, Consul's Lieutenant. 2 white mana for a 2/1 human soldier. This is an uncommon from Magic Origins, the most recent set, until Battle for Zendikar comes into effect. Consul's Lieutenant doesn't seem like too awful much. 2/1 for 2 mana, first strike. That's pretty good. It's kind of on par with a lot of other effects. Obviously, when you have a first strike creature, its toughness isn't as relevant until damage is being dealt directly to it. But it has Renown, which means when it deals combat damage to a player, and it isn't Renown, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then it becomes Renown. It's kind of like a monstrosity type of an effect. So essentially, for the 2 mana, and it gets through once, it then becomes a 3/2 creature. But Consul's Lieutenant has an added ability that whenever it attacks, and it's Renown, other attacking creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. So it fits into a lot of different strategies. Obviously, you could play it with things like Annex and Cymeda, or you can use it with the Phalanx leader idea. But whereas Annex and Cymeda and Phalanx Leader, they rely on you targeting it with a spell every turn. Consul's Lieutenant allows you to pump up your creatures just by the act of attacking. And of course, getting it Renowned to begin with, if you are playing Annex and Cymeda in a red-white deck, you have that effect to get it around or through unblocked. And if you're playing white, you have a lot of different removal or tap effects. So Renown is a little bit easier to do with that strategy on the field. And it's just this decent buff type of an effect, and being in white, you can protect it fairly well. So in limited, it's a very good card, excellent card for a draft cube, or even to, again, getting it out and getting it protected, and then just being able to swing with it with token production and things like that makes it a decent card. That's why it's a subject of today's Weenie Envy. Consul's Lieutenant. And I hope this has inspired you, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, and or a wonderful evening. And I hope tomorrow is even better. Take care, everyone.